Ifoma and her sister Ruth always goes to the roadside to beg for money. Now Ifoma is blind, and Ruth, who is the stepsister to Ifoma, always lead the way to the spots where they go and then beg for money. After getting all the money for the day, they come back home, and then Ruth's mother collects the money from Ifoma and then use the money to do, take care of the home. This has been continuing for years. This has been taking on for years. And sometimes when they come back and there's no money, Ifoma is beaten up by Ruth's mother for not being able to, beg people for money, because, that's the money they used to cater for all the things in the house. So basically, Ifoma is the one who is caring for the family, and she has been doing it happily. But it has gotten to a point where she's getting tired because she's being beaten. She doesn't go to school. She has stopped going to school. Even when, her stepmom cook, she doesn't get enough food or even meat in her food. So she's getting frustrated, but she's blind. What can she do? She can't do anything. She can't complain. She'll continue begging. And then one day she was singing, begging on the roadside, and then a gentleman came along and put money in her box or in her plate. After getting the money, she says thank you and says, "Oh, you smell really, really, really nice. Thank you for the money." And then the young man left. After some few days, she was at the same spot, and then this same young man dropped money again, this time around without saying a word. Immediately, Ifoma said, "Thank you, I remember you." And the young man, whose name is Pascal, says, "Wait, you remember me? How? You don't? I'm sure you can't see. How do you remember it's me?" "Well, I'm blind, but that does not mean I can't smell. The last time I complimented your smell, your perfume. So that is what alerted me on who you are." Okay. Then Pascal said, "Okay, nice to meet you. My name is Pascal." And Ifoma said, "I'm Ifoma. Thank you. The last time my mom says the money was really, really huge and it really helped us a lot." "Okay, thank you so much." Then Pascal left. Again, she went home with the same amount of huge money and Ruth. And then the mother was so happy, saying, "Look, you have to go there again. This man or whoever is giving you this money really, really like you and really helping you. So you have to go there." This time around, Ruth says, "You know what? I'm going to follow her so that I'll know who has been giving her this money." Immediately, the mom said, "Yeah, that's a good idea. You have to go with her. Maybe I hope she's not stealing, because if they arrest you, I'm not going to come to the police station to bail you." And Ifoma said, "No, I'm not stealing. Somebody good-hearted person gave me the money." Okay. So after some few days, they went back to the same spot. Ifoma and Ruth, this time around, accompanied her. Again, luckily, Pascal came again, and Pascal said, "I came there a few days ago. I didn't see you." Ifoma said, "Yeah. This is not the only spot I beg for alms. I go to other spots as well." "Okay, that's nice. Nice to meet you. I hope you remember me." And Ifoma said, "Yeah, I remember. You see, your name is Pascal, right?" Pascal said, "Yeah." "And who is this with you?" Ifoma said, "That's my stepsister, Ruth. She decided to follow me. They didn't believe me when I told them a stranger has been giving me this huge amount of money. So they wanted to confirm, and that's why she followed me today." Ruth said, "Oh, nice to meet you, sir. I'm so happy. The money I've been giving my sister has been helping us a lot. We just wanted to be sure she's not stealing it. How can she steal when she's blind? Right?" And Ruth said, Yeah, that's true. But you can never tell, all this time." Pascal was like, "Ruth, don't you go to school? Why are you not in school?" And Informer said, well, yeah, I mean, we are not making enough money, so that is why I dropped out, and hopefully in the future I can continue from where I stopped. Ruth said, well, that's true. I mean, she's helping us, and things are very hard for our family, so we are just managing. Pascal said, okay, don't worry, things will be better, okay? And he left. So after that, Pascal said, before I leave, I'm going to give you this amount of money so that you leave the streets today, okay? I mean, this money can take care of you and your family for at least a week or so that, you can rest, okay? Immediately, Ruth collected the money and said, thank you, sir. I'll give it to our mother. After that, Pascal offered to drop them home. Ruth was like, yeah, thank you, sir. But if Mama said, no, it will not be wise because their mother is going to beat them. We said, no, my mother will be happy that the gentleman who has been helping us got us home. Immediately, Pascal dropped them home and knew where Ifoma was leaving, greeted the mother. The mother immediately was thanking him and was like, thank you, sir, for the money. Your gestures have been helping us. Thank you, sir. So Pascal said, I'm giving you this money so that Ifoma can rest for the week. And I don't want to see her on the street, okay? The mom said, yeah, that's good. Thank you. After a second. And then one day, Pascal came to the house to look for Ifoma. Then they have a smooth conversation, and Ruth and then the mother were in the room saying, what exactly does this young man want from? This young man want from Ifoma? I mean, she's blind. What exactly does he want? After the conversation Ifoma and Pascal had about going back to school and trying to see if the blindness can be sorted out. Having that conversation, Pascal tried to have that conversation with Ruth's mother and said, I think Ifoma can go back to school. We can take her to the hospital to check her eye. Immediately, Ruth's mother said, no, we can't take her to check her eye. We have done that already, and doctor says she's blind forever. I mean, we can still try. Maybe you guys, the doctors or the hospital, you guys try with government. We can try private hospital. I'll pay the bills. Ruth's mother was like, okay, if you say so, but I mean, she's the one who has been taking care of us. Pastor said, don't worry. I'll give you a certain amount of money that can cater for you guys for a while. And then I'll make sure she goes to the hospital and, if she's possible, she can continue her education as well. Okay, that's what she said. After Pascal left, Pascal was in the house with his sister, and the sister Chika saw some difference in his behavior and said, these days you've been very happy. What's wrong? What's happening in your life? I mean, I've not seen you with any woman, so what's the secret? Immediately, Pascal said, well, I've met this lady. She's kind of blind, but I really like her, and she seems like somebody that I really love. Chika said, wait, you are in love with someone? That's good. Wait, and you say she's blind? Okay, if you love someone, I've never seen you with any woman, so if you love someone, that's a good thing. I'm happy for you. But that means you are going to be taking care of the whole family. Since she's blind, that means they are from, she's from a poor home, right? But so I said, that's not a problem. I've been making money for years. I can take care of her and their family. Chika said, well, I'm just happy for you. After that, Ruth and Ruth's mother decided to pounce on Ifoma and say, look, I think that gentleman is interested in you and we are happy for you. But do you know what will happen? You have to tell him that he has to give us money so that you and my daughter will go to school. Ifoma said, I can't do that. I cannot decide for what the young man would do. After that, this was what Ruth's mother said. Look, if you don't want to do it, you know what I can do to you. Your blindness is just something small that you can't even withstand if I start to deal with you. Ifoma decided that, look, if this is the treatment she's going to receive, she's going to run away. Before she decided to run away, her friend Alice says, "Don't run away. I'll talk to Pascal about what this woman and her daughter decided to do to you." Informer said, "Don't do it. I don't think I'll run away." But immediately after all this conversation, after a week, Pascal came again and said, "I have decided to give you guys this amount of money so that your own daughter will go to school, and I will take Informer to the hospital to stay with me for a while till she's able to find solution to her temporary blindness." Immediately, Ruth's mother received that money. She was already happy and said, "Okay, I mean, who am I to stop you? After all, you are able to give us money to cater for ourselves for a while, so that's okay." Ifeoma, "Are you happy with that decision?" Ifeoma quickly said, "Yes, I want to see again. After all, we're told that I can see in the future if we are able to find a good solution." So after that, they went to the hospital, everything was sorted. Exactly 6 months, she was able to see again. She started going to school. Pascal has decided to date her officially. They were dating officially. Ruth has also completed her education. Now she has to work. Now she's lazy, so there's no how she can work. So she decided to come up with a plan and say she wants to work with Pascal in the home, cook and clean, so that she can be able to get some money before she can start her own business. Pascal, being a good person, says, "Well, I don't think that's a good idea. If I'm say she's my sister, I mean, we can help her." Now, when she came to the house, Ruth started doing some very weird activity, trying to poison Informer, forgetting that there is a CCTV camera in the house. When she was able to do that, Pascal hold her on the camera and quickly said, "Wait, so you are jealous of your stepsister to the point that you want to end her life? Is that what your mom told you?" Now, because of this, I also called your mom. She is coming really soon. After having a conversation with Ruth, they realized that it was her mother who planned it to end Informer so that Ruth can take her place, knowing very well that Pascal also doesn't like her. That was the plan, to end Informer so that Ruth would take her place as a sister. But that plan didn't go as they intended it to be. Pascal said, "Look, because I'm dating, I want to marry Informer, and she's so kind enough to let this thing go. I'm not going to involve the police. All I'm asking you right now is to never come to this house. If Informer wants to visit you and give you money, that is solely up to you. I do not want to have anything to do with you. And also, I also know that you were the reason why Informer was blind in the first place. You were also the reason why she did not go to school. In fact, her father left a lot of money, but she squandered everything. So, in that regard, I'm not going to press charges because of Informer, but I don't want to see you or in my house anymore. So, Informer, what is your decision?" "Well, if somebody I call family wants to end my life, I don't think I want to have anything to do with them. Anything you say, my husband, I agree with you." And that's how they pushed Ruth and Ruth's mother out of the house, and Pascal and Informer became.
Thanks for watching this recap. This channel brings you the best Nollywood movies. We save you time and money. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos for more movie recap.